I mean, listen, I'm a capitalist. I was an entrepreneur before I ran for office. I started two companies, took them public on the New York Stock Exchange. I was the youngest CEO on the New York Stock Exchange when I took my first company public. I created thousands of jobs. I financed thousands of companies all over the country. So I believe in the power of capitalism and its ability to create jobs and innovate. But I also believe in strong social programs. And in many ways, the genius of America is that we allowed capitalism to do its magic, but we moderated it with societal infrastructure, regulation,
that sounds kind of like Elizabeth Warren. She wants like a controlled kind of capitalism.
Well, but look at what we've had. We've had a free market economy, and we had things like public education, infrastructure that was paid for by taxpayers, Medicare, Social Security. So in many ways, it's a false choice. Of course, we're a capitalist country, but we also historically have had great social programs that lift people up. I mean, my parents didn't go to college, right? I grew up at a time when the infrastructure in society supported people like me in pursuing my dreams, right?
But don't you think that those programs have become ineffective and bloated?
Yes, they have to be updated. That's been our great tragedy as a society.
No other candidate's going to say that. Nobody's going to talk about taking away anything or changing any of those benefits or programs.
Well, we have to update them. Look, at every kid in this country should start at pre-K, right? It's been proven to be the best investment we make, right? That should be part of basic public education. That would change the trajectory of kids' lives. They should have something after high school, career and technical training, maybe community college, to give them a shot. We haven't updated the basic institutions of our society to allow people to pursue their dreams and have the kind of opportunities I've had. You know, this generation of Americans is going to be the first one that doesn't do better than their parents. Think about that. The first one.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking.
And so what we got to do is get back to our model.
We'll see how you do. Everybody else is talking about, having 24 Supreme Court justice, members of the Supreme Court justice and abandoning the Electoral College. Are you in favor of either of those things?
Listen, I would love to get rid of the Electoral College because I don't think it's the right way, but it's not changing, right? I think to some extent it's a total waste of time to talk about it. Like if I was starting from scratch, might I do it differently?
Talk about.
Of course, but I'd rather talk about improving public education, creating a better healthcare system, lowering drug prices, investing in infrastructure, doing things that matter to the American people than to talk about something that's going to happen.
We'll see how you do. John, thank you.
Thank you.
Good to see you tonight.